Hey, welcome to Socialism for All. This file is being recorded for the October 2021 edition of Socialism for All. It's an audiobook and discussion of Salvador Allende's last words to the nation. This speech was delivered at 9:10 a.m. on September 11, 1973, in the midst of an ultimately successful U.S.-sponsored coup d'etat against the democratically elected government. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe, and consider supporting on Patreon. There's a link to Patreon in the video description. So, continuing with the Marxists.org synopsis of this speech, barricaded inside La Moneda, the presidential palace, President Allende gave his life defending Chilean democracy. This translation is by Yoshi Furuhashi. The translation first appeared in Monthly Review's MR Zine. There's a link there. This is hosted again at Marxists.org. And we actually have audio of this broadcast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an audiobook here. I'm going to read the English translation, and then I'm going to play the actual audio at the end. So let's get into it now. My friends, surely this will be the last opportunity for me to address you. The Air Force has bombed the towers of Radio Portales and the Radio Corporación. My words do not have bitterness, but disappointment. May they be a moral punishment for those who have betrayed their oath. Soldiers of Chile, titular commanders-in-chief, Admiral Merino, who has designated himself commander of the Navy, and Mr. Mendoza, the despicable general who only yesterday pledged his fidelity and loyalty to the government, and who also has appointed himself chief of the Carabineros, or the National Police. Given these facts, the only thing left for me is to say to workers, I'm not going to resign. Placed in a historic transition, I will pay for loyalty to the people with my life. And I say to them that I am certain that the seed which we have planted in the good conscience of thousands and thousands of Chileans will not be shriveled forever. They have strength and will be able to dominate us, but social processes can be arrested neither by crime nor by force. History is ours, and people make history. Workers of my country, I want to thank you for the loyalty that you always had, the confidence that you deposited in a man who was only an interpreter of great yearnings for justice, who gave his word that he would respect the Constitution and the law, and did just that. At this definitive moment, the last moment when I can address you, I wish you to take advantage of the lesson. Foreign capital, imperialism, together with the reaction, created the climate in which the armed forces broke their tradition, the tradition taught by General Schneider and reaffirmed by Commander Araya, the victims of the same social sector which will today be in their homes hoping, with foreign assistance, to retake power, to continue defending their profits and their privileges. I address above all the modest woman of our land, the campesina who believed in us, the worker who labored more, the mother who knew our concern for children. I address professionals of Chile, patriotic professionals, those who days ago continued working against the sedition sponsored by professional associations, class-based associations, that also defended the advantages which a capitalist society grants to a few. I address the youth, those who sang and gave us their joy and their spirit of struggle. I address the man of Chile, the worker, the farmer, the intellectual, those who will be persecuted, because in our country fascism has already been present for many hours, in terrorist attacks, blowing up the bridges, cutting the railroad tracks, destroying the oil and gas pipelines, in the face of the silence of those who had the obligation to protect them. They were committed. History will judge them. Surely Radio Magallanes will be silenced, and the calm metal instrument of my voice will no longer reach you. It does not matter. You will continue hearing it. I will always be next to you. At least my memory will be that of a man of dignity who was loyal to, inaudible section, the workers. The people must defend themselves, but they must not sacrifice themselves. The people must not let themselves be destroyed or riddled with bullets, but they cannot be humiliated either. Workers of my country, I have faith in Chile and its destiny. Other men will overcome this dark and bitter moment when treason seeks to prevail. Go forward, knowing that sooner rather than later, the great avenues will open again where free men will walk to build a better society. Long live Chile, long live the people, long live the workers. These are my last words, and I am certain that my sacrifice will not be in vain. I am certain that, at the very least, it will be a moral lesson that will punish felony, cowardice, and treason. Santiago de Chile, 11 September 1973. I'm going to switch now to the original broadcast in Spanish. I'd just like to note, this is sort of on a grisly or morbid note, but according to multiple autopsies, apparently Allende committed suicide before the military coup was able to reach his office because he did not want to be tortured and, give up various pieces of information, etc. All right, here's the audio.
La última oportunidad en que me pueda dirigir a ustedes. La Fuerza Aérea ha bombardeado las torres de Radio Portales y Radio Corporación. Mis palabras no tienen amargura sino decepción, y serán ellas el castigo moral para los que han traicionado el juramento que hicieron. Soldados de Chile, comandantes en jefes titulares, y el almirante Merino que se ha autodesignado, más el señor Mendoza, general rastrero, que solo ayer manifestara su fidelidad y lealtad al gobierno, también será denominado director general del Carabineros. Ante estos hechos, solo me cabe decirle a los trabajadores, yo no voy a renunciar. Colocado en un tránsito histórico, pagaré con mi vida la lealtad del pueblo. Y les digo que tengo la certeza que la semilla que entregáramos a la conciencia digna de miles y miles de chilenos no podrá ser cegada definitivamente. Tienen la fuerza, podrán avasallarnos, pero no se detienen los procesos sociales ni con el crimen ni con la fuerza. La historia es nuestra y la hacen los pueblos. Trabajadores de mi patria, quiero agradecerles la lealtad que siempre tuvieron, la confianza que depositaron en un hombre que solo fue intérprete de grandes anhelos de justicia, que empeñó su palabra y que respetaría la Constitución y la ley, y así lo hizo. En este momento definitivo, el último en que yo pueda dirigirme a ustedes, quiero que aprovechen la lección. El capital foráneo, el imperialismo, unido a la reacción, creó el clima para que las Fuerzas Armadas rompieran su tradición, la que le enseñara Schneider y que reafirmara el comandante Araya. Víctimas del mismo sector social que hoy estará en sus casas esperando con mano ajena reconquistar el poder para seguir defendiendo sus granjerías y sus privilegios. Me dirijo sobre todo a la modesta mujer de nuestra tierra, a la campesina que creyó en nosotros, a la obrera que trabajó más, a la madre que supo nuestra preocupación por los niños. Me dirijo a los profesionales de la patria, a los profesionales patriotas, a los que hace días estuvieron trabajando contra la sedición auspiciada por los colegios profesionales, colegios de clase, para defender también las ventajas que una sociedad capitalista le da a los pocos. Me dirijo a la juventud, a aquellos que cantaron, entregaron su alegría y su espíritu de lucha. Me dirijo al hombre de Chile, al obrero, al campesino, al intelectual, aquellos que serán perseguidos, porque en nuestro país el fascismo ya estuvo hace muchas horas presente en los atentados terroristas, volando los puentes, cortando la línea férrea, destruyendo los oleoductos y los gasoductos, frente al silencio de que tenían la obligación de proteger. Estaban comprometidos. La historia lo juzgará. Seguramente Radio Magallanes será callada y el mital tranquilo de mi voz no llegará a ustedes, no importa. Lo seguirán oyendo. Siempre estaré junto a ustedes. Por lo menos mi recuerdo será de un hombre digno que fue leal a la lealtad. El pueblo debe defenderse, pero no sacrificar. El pueblo no debe dejarse arrasar ni acribillar, pero tampoco puede humillar. Trabajadores de mi patria, tengo fe en Chile y su destino. Superará otros hombres este momento gris y amargo donde la traición pretende imponer. Sigan ustedes sabiendo que mucho más temprano que tarde, de nuevo, abrirán las grandes alamedas por donde pase el hombre libre para construir una sociedad mejor. ¡Viva Chile! ¡Viva el pueblo! ¡Vivan los trabajadores! Estas fueron mis últimas palabras y tengo la certeza de que mi sacrificio no será en vano. Tengo la certeza de que por lo menos será una lección moral que castigará la felonía